I'm from New York. I moved to Brooklyn to teach preschool. I used to sit on my stoop and I would actually paint there, and a couple people kind of stopped by to look at it, so I started kind of putting pieces out there, and next thing you know, people would just kind of buy them. I don't know, I like to do work that really just gets emotion out of people, really, not so much has to mean something. I spent 3 years living in Seoul, South Korea. I really had an appreciation for their handwriting. The brush strokes they use are very sharp, you know, the black ink against the white rice paper. But I kind of found myself using a mix of like graffiti hand styles from when I was younger to also kind of implementing a traditional Korean brushstroke to it. Unfortunately, the paint that I've been using has been out of stock for about 5 or 6 years. I'm always on this hunt looking for these little specific jars. Most of my work relies on gravity. People, when they see me using a chopstick, like, oh, that's a little different. You know, it's not something they really see every day. You know, you see a lot of street artists. I've always had a lot of respect for them to go out there and really create their own office. You know, they have to either, like, sell right there to the people, the hip-hop heads, the vinyl collectors, to even just people who have enough English to say, I want that. And also to still stay true to what they love. So I've always really been inspired by street artists. Every piece I do is custom made, handmade. The records, they can lay flat. With like a hat or a mug, I just have to hold it very carefully while it's still wet, and, you know, try not to drop that, which happens quite a bit. Just a little more delicately, I guess. Yeah, everything is unique, so it really makes it pretty special for some people. Living in New York, it inspires you just as much as it steps on you. I spend all my time painting the city that crushes me, like with every single stroke. You know, but there's a beauty to that, and I think you're surrounded by so much art and so many incredible people that you have to hustle. And I think that, you know, that kind of fire underneath you really kind of pulls art out of you where you wouldn't expect it.